Hola! We are back at the Saga bunker, and at the end of the last video, in a small snippet added to the end, I achieved level 16 disciple, and it is time to speak with my healer trainer again, who is, if I remember correctly, somewhere in this area. Not here, maybe around here. It's a heavy fighter trainer. Having a few performance issues today. Probably primarily because even though I've got it set at a low level, I'm using Virtual Dub for rendering currently. Yes, here's Dantic, our healer instructor, as Okil walks right through us.
Wisdom at the price.
Do you have anything to teach me? Quite a bit, actually. Soul Cutter 2. Void Hand 3. I should have... Let's see. You know, we haven't been using this one. Soul Cutter 2 costs 27 endurance. It's a melee attack with range 5, which is pretty standard, right? Attacks the soul of your opponent, dealing 125% weapon damage plus 44 to 50, and lowers your opponent's hatred toward you by a lot. Increases gen by 1. I may try that at some point. Void Hand 3, which we use quite a bit. A brutal attack that deals normal damage plus 40. Increases gen by 1. What is the cost of it? I guess we'll have to train it to find out. 20 endurance. I think that's as it was before. Touch of Woe 2. Very nice. We use that quite a bit. Let's see. Refresh 2.0. 24 to 27 damage. Now 78 to 84 damage. Lasts for 2 minutes. That's the same. Very good. And Breath of Renewal 3, which we've been currently using Breath of Renewal 2. This has a cost of 238 energy. This and gives let's see, 334 healing. Now it costs 372 energy and gives 568. How does that compare to our Astral Wind? That uses energy as well. I don't know. Why would you use this? But why would you use Breath of Renewal 3? It's more costly and does less, is less effective. Oh, I see. This casts much faster. Right. This casts in half the time. This is why I've had trouble with this Astral Wind. Right. So, very good. Actually, let's see what wares he has. Spirit Patrons. Huh. That's something I don't know anything about. Anyway, okay, so what we're about today... actually, can we sell stuff to him?
You may learn from me.
Show me your wares. Will you buy that? Yes, you will. And that. And, I wonder if that, you know, I thought that was just for a quest, and I've abandoned that have I abandoned that quest? Maybe I had, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if that mount, that Wyvern mount is ours permanently now. It keeps, every time we cross into a new chunk, it's removed and re-added and doesn't stay in our, I don't know, I've been reluctant to use that. I need to figure out whether I still have the quest or not. I'm just kind of looking to see here. What does Locus have to say to us?
You look skilled.
Ah. Yes, that was the quest with the lions, which I'm not inclined to do. Okay, well, what our goal for today is to travel to Kal and check out that area. So, let's get going. Well, let's first figure out... I've dropped that quest. Let's give our wyvern a try. Oh, okay, that only works in a specific spot. Okay. Okay, so much for that. Well, get it off my bar, please. There we go. We'll call our usual mount. Well, it was worth a try. I've coughed. I have reduced the graphic quality a bit. I noticed it was getting really jumpy, and it's jumpy again now. But I've got it kind of medium to slightly high now, and I'm going to try that for a while and see how that goes. Let's try to... I don't really care to get into any fights right now, so let's just try to avoid them. I don't think these cacklers are any threat to us. I believe we need to go this way. In fact, let's just... we're doing a little sightseeing here. Let's see what is in this area. Wish the frame rate would go up a little bit. Villager Caravan. Ah. Ceramics vendor, general goods vendor, and a person. Okay. No big deal, but interesting nonetheless. Let's keep going on the way to Kal. Nice view here. Oh, it's a chunk line there. I was stopping here because for a moment this looked like it might be another road, but I think it's just you know, a more desert area. Arid, there's the word, more arid area. If you hear that noise occasionally, that's the... I've assigned auto run to my scroll lock key, and with my keyboard it makes a noise when I hit the scroll lock key, so... I guess we're scouting things out here, so let's take a look. Oh, these are... this apparently is a Harami area, so I think we'll just bypass this for the time being. Interesting. What if that's a crafting area? Not likely. I guess it's just for light. It's just kind of an odd design. You know, for light purposes anyway. Level 8. Okay, yeah, these Kal is probably a low-level area, I'm guessing. It may well be the starting city for this continent, this island, whatever is the correct terminology. There's those great statues. The road zigs and zags a bit here. Here's a cart or what have you that collapsed, broke down, something like that. So hit the print screen key there. I don't know if that saved a screenshot or not. That's right next to my scroll lock key. Let's slow down a little bit here. Okay, these guys don't appear to be... Have a little prison here, it looks like, with an executioner. Ooh. Political prisoners. I wonder what is going on here. Wonder is, oh, this is all the same chunk. Wondering if performance will improve once we get into Kyle proper or not, or get worse. I think I may be outrunning its ability to load right now to somewhat. Excuse me. So, here we are, coming up on Kyle. And I had a 2 frame rate there for a moment. I believe there is where we found a very handy banker. I'm assuming we will find bankers, at least, you know, one, in Kyle, and I'm hoping we will have access to the same vault, so to speak. Kyle City. Let's dismount. I said let's dismount. And, was this an entrance? Port Watch Barracks. Interesting doors. Port Authority. Warrior Instructor. Good, makes sense. Adventuring Assigner. What is an Adventuring Assigner? Dread Knight Instructor. Ranger Instructor. Hope the music isn't too loud for you. It does seem a little loud to me. This is ambient music, presumably. Let's turn it down to about 30, 29,
Have you
whatever.
found fortune here?
I wish to reallocate my adventuring attributes. You know, I wonder if... this is not what I was looking for. I was looking to see if there was something about adventuring attributes in here. I really probably need to read some more about this game. I've kind of enjoying, to the extent possible, learning by playing the game, but I think I've missed something here. Which is that I have, not related to this, I don't think. Let's click it and see what happens here. Refunding will cost you nothing since it's your first time. Are you sure you want to do this? No, I'm not sure I want to do that.
Always
Farewell.
pray for rain.
Huh. I have 90 allocation points. It appears that I can assign to my primary attributes. I wish I knew. Do I have any use? Is anything I'm doing? I mean, certainly. Oh, phone. I'll have to get back to you. Okay, sorry about the interruption there. I'm trying to figure out which of these attributes are actually relevant to me. I don't think I'm really doing... Okay, that might be... well, I was looking here, spell damage average. Okay, so it affects spell damage. Increases chances to counter, because my intelligence is quite low, and I'm trying to decide whether that's something I need to be concerned about. Just notice I don't have my... This is the graphics hopper, so we'll get that. I mean, I'm mostly doing... It's not clear whether this is a... Is it a melee attack? I don't know. You know, I think I saw this once before and decided to skip it because I've been doing um, not great. I've died too often, obviously, but I've been doing moderately well. But then I'm basing that on the last hour or two of play where I've been fighting level 12 stuff and below, really. Occasionally, maybe 13 or 14. Gosh, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm gonna have to do a little research. I'm not gonna do anything with that right now, but of course, this had nothing to do with his adventuring assignment. That I don't think. I could be wrong. Well, let's keep looking around here. Monk instructor. I'm not a monk. Well, you think I think it's interesting that I have feigned death, which in EverQuest is a monk skill. Of course, maybe it's a monk skill here as well. For some reason, I also have it. Out of curiosity, do you have anything you can teach me?
A few things.
At level 18, she would have Blessed Wind 3 for me. But I suspect my healing instructors will offer me everything that I can learn. I mean, I shouldn't assume things like that, though. So here we are in the city. Wow. Which looks like, well, one huge dock, really. But then, you know, at Themnoir's shield, that was a sort of small town on a bridge, a dam, actually. So, boy, this area does not perform very well for me. Let's try to do something about that. And actually, I think I better stop the video while I'm doing this, so I'll get back to you in a moment. Well, I changed the settings fairly drastically, but I can't say it's having a whole lot of effect. But let's try it for a while. Boy, not running very well here. Medium armor vendor.
I also take silver.
Let's repair what we have. What little needs repair.
Take care.
I'm doubting she has anything that will be of great use to us. At 18,755. Yeah, I think this is for players just starting out. What's here? The bank. The bank. Very good. Very good. Wow. Impressive. This is my vault. Yes. Let's well, actually, let's get this is the stuff I deposited on Thestra. That's confusing. What are you doing on the counter there, Augs?
It's a dry heat.
Well, this is interesting. There's a vault and a banker. Where are my... There. I was thinking while I was here I would deconstruct some of this stuff. So I don't think I've deconstructed one of these before. Let's do resource. And we get a log, which suggests I have done this before. I hope this stacks. Yes, it does. That's a resource I'm going to save. Let's deconstruct this. And let's go for dust. Don't seem to have gotten anything. Resonating dust of armor was added to your inventory bin, yet it wasn't. I'm going to put some of these quest items in here that I'm... Well, I used that to start a quest. Well, that's probably should have done that a long time ago. Yeah, see, that's the one quest I abandoned. I'm using my other blade staff, and I've not noticed a big difference at this point. I continue to hold on to that. Actually, let me see if I've got some stuff in the vault to deconstruct. I do. Don't know that I actually need to. For a second, it looked like that was going to let me be able to use that. Wonder if this is... I could also deconstruct these items, but I should just sell this at this point, I think. Anyway, okay, so I was using the deconstruction kit. Right. Go for the dust this time. Misshapen pieces. Okay, failed deconstruction. But I can sell those, actually, interestingly enough. Which is almost more worthwhile to me than this other stuff, which I don't know what to do with it. Just out of curiosity, opening this vault is just the same, right? No, I've got another lockbox. Huh.
Have you found fortune here?
Interesting. Global exchange.
Greetings, traveler.
Yes, this is like the player auction type area. I think this is going to take me back outside. But let's take a look here. Harvesting supply vendor. Weapon vendor, I think that says. Okay, there's some buildings over there, but for right now I'm investigating the inside of Kyle. I failed to start my timer the last time I restarted the video, so I'm not sure how long this is getting to be here, but I'll go on for somewhat longer. City armor dealer.
A fine day for a
Greetings,
fine
my
deal.
friend. Have you come for some fine armor, or are you looking for an armor mold? For an amount of 10 platinum coins of Kyle, I can give you an armor mold. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, this stuff is expensive.
Watch for scorpions.
Although, will you buy that, please? Thank you. And that? Thank you. Medium armor vendor, I'm not even going to bother to look. Presumably, well, look, Nikos.
Yes, yes, all real crystal.
I don't think I have anything to repair, no.
Don't forget a light.
Show me your wares, please. Yeah, this is all pretty low-level stuff. Now look, let me take just a moment here and look carefully to make sure there's not like an item that I have nothing, you know, that's not an upgrade, that I'm missing entirely, or that that this possibly is an upgrade available here. Because some of this is, of course, this is all you know, it's just base armor class. There's no other benefits to it. But let's take a look here. So that's the same armor class, but I have, you know, energy, alteration, conjuration, and evocation benefits here with what I'm currently wearing. Yeah, no, nothing of use to me. What do we have here? The Tavern. Professors of Valis.
You are welcome here.
We believe that if we can open people's eyes to good and truth, the corruption of this city will crumble.
Watch for
That
scorpions.
speaks to the issue of the political prisoners I saw. Well, the architecture in this place is massive. Spice trader.
Sand and sun.
Manet says, I don't have the head for business that my sisters do. I'm glad to be the baby of the
Take
family.
care.
Is this one of your sisters? To think, the Tradewind Tavern used to be a place where only those of the highest quality congregated. Now it is quickly becoming a pit for the rabble.
Find your heart.
Well, I will try not to take that personally. We won't go upstairs yet. I was just kind of looking around the perimeter before checking out the bar. Rogue instructor, interesting. I doubt.
Let me teach you.
Interesting that apparently Blessed Wind 3 is available to a number of classes. Assistant to the Vizier.
Things make no sense upside.
And there's the phone again. Back in a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Let's. What does the Vizier have to say here? The Vizier needs the mental power of a gnome to help right this city.
Fortune find you.
Why am I leaving my inventory open? This is interesting. I came in there, right? Okay, yeah, this is another exit out. Not entirely sure where I am at this point. You can hear the beer being poured. Food and drink vendor. Well, I don't need anything. Furniture dealer. Arms dealer.
It's a dry heat.
Excuse me, please. I've traveled all the way up from Agram and I need to rest. Be on your way.
Take care.
If I could trouble you to retrieve me another glass of wine. Oh, I'm sorry. You do not work here. These people are rather arrogant.
I also take silver.
Sailors from all over the world come here to relax and have a few... Sorry, adjusting my headset there. Few drinks after a long journey at sea. We never run out of business, that's for sure. Show me your wares, please. So... Well, since we are in a bar, we might as well... Well, I left it... I don't have it on me. I left it in the vault. We could go back and get it, but I'm not going to... they do have some food. Which... I never use what I already have, so... Why buy any?
Always pray for rain.
So I presume this is probably a dry area. I don't... It's interesting. I don't quite fit here. Behind the bar. In fact, he's not even behind the bar. I guess he couldn't get back in. We both got a little too fat. So, textiles trader.
You need something?
My sister-in-law Gia thinks that because her husband, my brother, used to be the head of the family, his death has left her in charge. We will see about
May the
that.
sands bring you back again.
I assume he offers the same items. Yes, I believe so. Bowl full of fish chips.
Save your brow.
Interesting name. I'll read what he has to say. Welcome to the Tradewind Tavern, my friend. If you need to rest or just have a drink with friends, you've come to the right place. Yes, this is where we came first. Let's, the fact that the Vizier's assistant to the Vizier is there suggests upstairs we may find... Why do I have that open again? I'm probably hitting a key accidentally or something. Sorry, getting a little turned around here. Scimitar of the Risage.
How are you this day?
Huh. Nothing to say. Risati. That's not a J, it's an I. Maybe a door I can open. Yes, this goes over the center hall between the tavern areas there. Yes, I can open this. It's like a private room, I guess. I managed to squeeze through the door. Ah, the Vizier. I bowed, even though you couldn't see it. Jurahat Heimerem speaks to you in a condescending tone. You are not here to wait upon me? Then be gone with you.
Find your heart.
Audio dialogue is not quite in keeping with the written dialogue. Okay, so let's that pouring noise is actually a little bit annoying. Let's see what's on this side. It shouldn't be quite so loud. Travel so far. Another private room, empty this time. Does the fact he's standing there indicate anything? Ah, yes. The steward. Awawa Hanku, the steward. Why not leave my mistress be and let her mourn for her lost youth? Ah.
Follow your soul.
I'm not sure what the female, the consort or the
Olives and dates.
the mate of a vizier was called. Well, at least with Shahrazad married, there'll be less competition for the attention of men.
Sing to the wind, and it will guide you.
Ah, here's Shahrazad. Let us bow to the Shahrazad. To
I
Shahrazad.
hate you.
To die for love is far better faith than to be traded away like chattel.
The desert.
She is rather
holds many
attractive.
mysteries.
Let's speak with her pet. What are you staring at, bub? Asks Winky fiercely. And Janat? What a tragic thing it is when lovers are denied one another, don't you think? Well, if you feel that way about it, can we have a little word in a private room somewhere? Huh, political dissident. Arguing with the guard, it appears. Well, that seems to be different food and drink vendor.
Fine wares.
Same items,
Travel
but let's
safely.
read what she has to say. I wasn't sure I would like working in a place like this, but they sure keep me busy. I never get bored, and I find that I actually like to meet the many different people who come through here. Well, very good. I guess it's opening because I'm speaking with a vendor. Okay, is this... That's outside. I don't care to go... It's raining, but I think... It's interesting. Rain is... Okay, no. Rain... Okay, rain it never seems to be quite close to you. Not going to even bother to speak with the weapons vendor. Wow, looks like that's a whole nother level of items. Let's stay here for the time being. Looks like there should be statuary or something there. General goods vendor. What do we have here? The Primal Conclave. Psionicist instructor. Interesting. Charm caster.
Watch your back for Kurashasa.
Turn when you speak to me, if you would. Netta says, I am a charmcaster, one of the few to master the craft, Ballas. I offer information about my art to those interested as well as training. Tell me more of being a charmcaster. Netta smiles. Of course, Ballas. Charm casting is an underappreciated form of magic that relies heavily on special items called charms to work magic. Most real spell weavers are regarded as inferior magic. They are quite mistaken. I will admit my craft is easy to pick up, but to master it requires dedication. In addition, learning to craft your own charms is usually beneficial and cost efficient. However, most magic users don't want to bother with learning to create them.
I'll see you.
Interesting, but I don't care to learn any more about it just now. Necromancer. Not entirely sure what I think of that. Sorcerer? Instructor? Possibly, though, this is where I would find my healing instructor. Let's go up here. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I guess this is a bridgeway, sort of. They need some ladders or something in order to reach these books. Blood Mage Instructor. Huh. This is getting pretty long here, but I want to at least never did see a healing instructor. Did I overlook at it? Charmcaster, Psionicis. I think at this point I'll continue in the next video. So see you then.